Hi guys, Frost here, welcome back to another episode of Clash Royale. Today we are going to look at a giant balloon deck. So I have the balloon level 2 now already, so this is one of the latest epics that I actually had, and it went to level 2 quite fast, in my own opinion. So we all know what the giant balloon deck is for, just pure heavy damage. The others are just actually to counter the enemy. You know, the giant and the balloon are actually the main enemy here, trying to get as much damage off as they can, you know, and I just... like 10 minutes ago, not even, I think a couple minutes ago, I just decided to put on some battles with this deck. And to be honest, at first I thought that I wasn't going to be doing anything good, but I indeed turned out to be doing better than I actually did. I ended up with a loss, just one out of like 5-6 matches that I did. I will show you some of these matches soon. So as I already said, balloon, giant. If you put the giant up first, the giant will tank everything, and there were a lot of people who didn't actually have anything for the balloon, so they couldn't do anything against it, to be honest. So I really wanted a loss, to be honest, and I'm glad that actually the last one became a loss after I got my crown chest, because what actually happened was I was having like 4 wins and 1 draw or something. And after that I was like, okay, but I always want to show 2 wins and 1 loss to show you what kind of decks this isn't good against. Or it wasn't a deck that I wasn't good against, it was just meh. I was just lacking in terms of, you know, there's a couple of cards that I can't actually counter together, of course, you know. If they are separated, then I can counter them easily, you know, but if they are together, then meh. So like I said, Fire Spirits are here. I have faced a lot of Sparkies, by the way. I have faced so many Sparkies this time, it's not even funny anymore. I have, like, out of 5 matches, I'm not sure if I did 5 matches, but I think I matched 3 of them with a Sparky, and one of them I will show that is going to be my highlight of the video. I think one of them had like 3-4 legendaries in one deck, and he was level 8, and I'm like, I still don't have any of it, as you can see. All I have is things here. I don't even have the free spell yet, to be honest. But it doesn't matter, because I wrecked him. I even wrecked him anyway. Not by much, but I still did. So we will jump into this battle straight away. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so I gotta admit, before I actually made the deck Giant Balloon, I was actually having another deck without the giants. But unfortunately that didn't work out as planned. So here I decided to split up my minion hordes, I keep forgetting the name, and he was already wasting energy. He didn't even get to his golem, by the way. And yeah, I decided to go with the Valkyrie on the side that he wasn't going to push on, and I was trying to get my giant and my balloon in, because they weren't on at the time at all. So zap on the goblins, and my Valkyrie's getting some real damage in there. Same goes for him right now. I put these guys right on top of the musketeer and the... Fuck, I keep forgetting his damn name. It's called the Wizard. So yeah, he's getting some more damage in with an entire push, and here I just decided to go with the giant balloon. He doesn't have anything to counter this. I mean, he could have used the Fire Spirits, but as you can see, the balloon, it's just going. It just got the tower down easily on his own. You know, it didn't even need the giant. The giant was just the tank here. The balloon was the main damage dealer. So yeah, I didn't know what to do here actually, because I didn't have anything for these two. So I just decided to wait until the wizard was locked on the tower, then I could kill him. So here he comes with the Spear Goblins. Spear Goblins actually died to an entire skeleton army, at least from level 8. Because as you can see, there goes 1, there goes 2, and there goes 3. Right before the last one dies. So yeah, I was deciding on making another push here, trying to see what I can actually do. I realized that I had both my towers down. This isn't a deck that you should push on the crown tower, by the way. With this deck you should push on the towers that are closest first. And yeah, as you can see, he decides to go with the exact same thing, Barbarian Musketeer. He's wasting a lot of energy. I'm getting these Fire Spirits in again, and as you can see, they are doing a lot of damage. So the balloon is getting 2 of those in again, you know, 2 of those things, and I put the Valkyrie right in the middle, and as you can see, a lot goes down there. I annihilate this push entirely, and as you can see, his tower is down to 495 and mine are down to 982 and 1536. So yeah, here he comes with the wizard again. I didn't know what to do because I was afraid of that wizard, because I know that this little bitch just does everything he can. Right, he's doing everything he can right now to initiate my push, and it's working quite well, I may add. So, yeah, I did get another bomb in, and as you can see, that is going to be a 2-0 for me. All I had, or 2-0, was it 2-0 or 2-1? Yeah, 2-1. But yeah, he realized he lost there. He wanted to push on the other tower, but he couldn't. Wasn't enough time left, you know, I decided to arrow, but it was already too late for him, so I decided to give him a little thumbs up here, like, good game. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video, or next video, fuck's sakes. I will see you guys in the next match. Okay, so as I already said, like, there was a guy that had a Sparky and a princess. I also thought he had the miner, but apparently that was the last one that I showed. And yeah, he decides to go with the P.E.K.K.A. So I already knew that he was going to have a witch for some reason, because P.E.K.K.A. always comes with a witch. Unfortunately, and I didn't know how to counter the P.E.K.K.A. properly, because the P.E.K.K.A. is one of those cards I have, but I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do against it? And yeah, I decided to go with the Valkyrie and the Fire Spirits behind it. You know, the one is just stanking for me, so yeah, I decided to go with the arrows. And yeah, that was a real quality arrow right there. So, what did I do actually here? Did I put the giant? No, I did. So the P.E.K.K.A. did get a one hit in here. And yeah, he was taunting me after a while, I think. And so here he decides to go with... I'm not sure, he just lets the minions die. So this is the first time I'm actually getting a hit in against him, and he already has my tower down for quite some time. So here he goes with the Sparky. And the Princess, I think he was going to put on the left side. I'm not entirely sure on this one anymore. I put this one here to the Skeleton Army to just counter this bloody Sparky. Yeah, unfortunately that one dies against these things as well. I did have my zap, but I'm not sure why I didn't use it. So yeah, as you can, now I did use my zap. So this Valkyrie was key here. You know, as you can see, it killed the Princess, the Sparky, and all that's left is these two. You know, and all I had to do was wait for the witch to actually lock onto my tower. It didn't work, unfortunately, because she wasn't locked on yet. But that didn't really matter. He didn't know I had the balloon yet, because I didn't put it up yet. So he already knew about like 6 or 7 of my cards, like arrows, zap, you know, and everything else. But everything except for the balloon. So here I decided to go with the giant, and here he decides to go with the P.E.K.K.A. And that's where he went wrong this time. So there he comes with his minions. And yeah, the minions go. Giant is tanking everything. And all that the balloon is doing is getting 2 free hits in over there. And he didn't know how to counter this properly. So P.E.K.K.A. comes over there. How did I get... Yeah. That's how the princess was... That's how the princess died. So I was in a little trouble here. Because I saw the P.E.K.K.A. coming in. And I saw another P.E.K.K.A. coming in. You know, I decided to let the witch deal some damage on my other tower. I was trying to get this tower down as fast as I can. So yeah. There I go, the minions down, P.E.K.K.A. goes down, and this was unfortunate for me that I thought this was unfortunate for me, because I saw the witch and the princess coming in, but the minions took care of all of it for some reason. I'm not sure on how they did it either, I don't really care. So overtime, so this is just, I was just going for this, you know, and he decides to go with this one again, and he couldn't do anything against my balloon. He was waiting for the minionoid, but I already had my arrows ready for the minionoid, so there it goes, tower down. And here I decided to give him a good game and a thumbs up, like, you did well, even though you had 2 legendaries, you little asshole, because I hate people who show off with the legendaries. I mean, he put his Sparky as much up there as he could, you know, just to show him off, you know. I get it, it's a Sparky, nice, I don't have it, so what, I beat you with a giant balloon deck. It's not, I didn't kill him hard, you know, but I did kill him. Like, as you can see here, 1-0. So, next up is the loss. Alright, so on this one, yeah, I don't really know what I was actually doing. Because at first I was doing great, and after that, you know, there were just too many troops to actually counter on my side. So this is the loss, like I already said. So what I decided to do is just go see what I could do. And this guy was just wasting energy. He didn't have a good draw at all, as you can see, because he didn't have any flying troops. So yeah, he decides to take some hits, and I was like, okay, what are you doing? Are you gone? Like, aren't you here? So he decides to go for the giant, and here I decided to go for the giant balloon. He didn't know I had a balloon, And yeah, the giant is coming at his bomb tower. He didn't have anything to counter me with, like, at all. Like, the witch was still waiting, you know. That's what you get if you have a heavy deck, you know. There's not much support. And there goes his first tower already, you know. I was like, alright, so we're not even, or almost a minute in, and I already have your tower down. I'm like, okay, so you are you this kind of bad of a player? But after that, he got his giant withdrawal. And if there's something I hate, then it's giant withdrawal. So, Valkyrie coming in. No, nobody really gives a shit about her anymore because she's almost dead. So yeah, the wizard is coming down now, and I wasn't really in a good position to actually counter the wizard, so I decided to go with the minion horde on the other side. He decides to arrow them, I'm not sure anymore, so fire spirits to kill the wizard, because he was actually locking on into my minion horde, and I saw that and I was like, no, just put the fire spirits down there, then I don't give a shit anymore. So another giant balloon, and yeah, he decides to put it that far away that the balloon is like, okay, so I'm just going up here. So I put a zap on the witch just to get one extra hit in, and I was doing great here. Was I getting greedy? I'm not sure on this loss, because I actually lost this, even though it's looking so well for me. And I lost this badly as well. Yeah, so Valkyrie and minion horde against this one, but then the wizard came, and like I said, I don't know how to counter this wizard with this deck, you know. It's kind of, I just decided to let this guy take a hit for me, you know. And here is where I went wrong, because I decided to go with another balloon, which wasn't really a good thing, because now he's getting his push in, you know, and that's not what I want to have. And I didn't have any good cards to actually counter him with, and of course he gets another wizard in, you know. So I decided to get those cards in there. I didn't really know what to do, and here he comes with this tower down. So yeah, unfortunately, look at all the things he's having. Like, I'm trying to do my best here to actually counter this, but it's just too much, unfortunately, you know. I was like a little bit astonished on what I was supposed to do, so I decided to go for the overtime push, you know, just trying to get a push. But unfortunately this time he places his bomb tower correctly, which leads to the fatal death of my balloon. And I was honestly not surprised that I didn't get my things in here, you know. Here he got his arrows and everything, my push was gone. I was really thinking like, okay, maybe I can do this. So Valkyrie down there against those bombers, because I already knew that those guys will get pretty much irritating. But the giant came in, and unfortunately that was the ending, together with the rocket. And that's how I lost 3-1 against this guy. So yeah, I was just, sometimes, you know, you get greedy and then you think like, okay, so I can beat this guy easily, and then you just put all of your cards, you know, all of your cards that you have at your disposal at the time, you just put them out there and you don't even look. But I really wanted to actually get that giant balloon push off, you know, so I just put it down there and I was like, okay, so let's get the overtime kill right now, and that's how I lost. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this deck. In my honest opinion, this is a great deck. I mean, I've made it myself. When I like make decks, what I do is pretty much I take a deck from another guy, you know, and I make it my own by twisting some cards around, you know, by actually looking like, okay, so what can I do with this deck, you know? How can I make this deck better, you know? How can I win from everybody with this? That's how you need to look at a deck. And as you can see, this deck has everything, you know. If you, for minion hordes against a balloon, you have arrows. You know, you can kill them easily with arrows. I always have the arrow and zap in one deck for some reason lately. Same as with this deck, by the way. Arrows and zap are still in here, because I hate goblins, and many people use goblins, and I hate minions, and many people use minions as well. Now, of course, I have to admit, this isn't the type of deck that you get like 9 wins in a row with, you know. After well, it's done. You know, it's not like, okay, so I'm getting wins of course, I was I was being loved for getting those wins, and I'm still at 2067 trophies. Let's open this chest, by the way. Let's see if we can actually get something. Yeah, sure, skeleton stomp. There you go. So, yeah, I like the free XP actually. Well, I like the free gold, not the XP. The XP is absolutely shit. But guys, you can use this deck. It's right here, as you can see. You can just copy it. You can copy. If you are a friend of mine, you can copy it. I'm not sure how you can actually add friends in this game yet. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Can we get 3 likes for this episode? And hope to see you all again next time. Bye bye.